Greetings everyone, Antonio Garcia here with Cook Personal Training, and in this episode we're going to take you through a short resistance band workout. Remember, the whole month of June we're using resistance bands, so if you have one, pull them out and then work along with me. And then after that I'm going to tell you a little bit more on working out. We're going to talk about the difference between split training and circuit training, so you know how to put your workouts together properly. All right, so let's go ahead and just take you through a workout. First thing we're going to do is going to work our back muscles, our lats. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to step on these resistance band, all right, like so. Sorry, my dress shoes are not really made well for stepping on these. And then we're going to crisscross these like this, okay? So they form a nice little X. I'm going to lean over like this, and I'm just going to keep my arms, bring my elbows out and up like this, okay? And essentially we're working our delts, our shoulders, our lats, which is our upper back, okay? And then we're also going to be working some triceps in there as well too. So we're going to come in and work, and you can adjust this by putting your legs close together or bend your knees down lower for more or less resistance. All right, so let's do 10 of those. Just like that, okay? Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and work those obliques here. So we're just gonna step on one side. Now, even with the strongest resistance, you wanna have it pretty tight so that you really have to kind of get a little bit of resistance in this motion. So what we're gonna do is gonna stand like this. We're just gonna do just some bend over, straighten up. Don't move your hips or anything. Just gonna bend at the waist, bring your shoulder down, and then just bring it right back up. Sorry about that, kind of cut out there for a second. So we're just going to bend over and come up just like that. Now for these, you can do a certain number, like 15 to 30, or you can set a time on your watch and do like 30 seconds. Okay, and just kind of keep an eye on your second hand of your watch. Okay, doing about 30 seconds on one side like this. Okay, and then just switch to the other side. This, and then just do the other side like so for about 30 seconds. Okay, just like that. Next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and do our squats. So in this particular case, we're not going to add any second movement to it like a bicep or anything. We're just going to go ahead and step on like this, and then we're just going to have this do a little bit more resistance in the squats. So I'm actually going to come out wider since I have pretty thick, strong legs. Okay, and just going to do a squat. And you can set the resistance by having this up like this the whole time, or even crisscrossing them like we did for the first movement. You can crisscross them as well to add even more resistance. So coming in like this and just do about 10 squats. Make sure you keep in mind when you're doing these squats that you don't let your knees go past your toes. You push that butt back and just do about 10 of those. Okay, next what we're going to do is going to bring our feet in closer. The reason why I didn't want to put biceps with those is because we're only doing about 10 of those, and we're going to do biceps. But in this particular case, you want to do about a minute. Okay, so you want to keep the work rates kind of high, maybe about 30 reps, or take a look at your watch and do a minute. And this one we're just going to do bicep curls back and forth like this. Make sure when you do this, you notice that my arms aren't coming out like this. The elbows are tight, and I'm just curling. Okay, give yourself enough on the resistance where you get your arms all the way up, and then you just want to go back and forth for an entire minute. Just like that. Okay, and just go for about a minute. So we've done the back extensions, okay, we've done the obliques, and then we've done the timed bicep curl. And that's just a nice short workout. It should take about 5 minutes. Now remember, when you keep in mind when you do these exercises that I show you, I'm only going through them once and kind of showing you how to do the exercises, but you really should do about 3 of them. So different ways to do that. You can do one set in the morning, afternoon, and before you leave, or you can do all 3 sets at lunch, get a nice little workout. Just go right back to the backs, the obliques, which is the bands, the biceps, go back, you know, obliques, and then biceps, kind of like 3 in a row, taking a short break in between. You can do like that. Okay, that's 3 sets, or you can spread it out throughout the whole day. And that's a nice little short workout that you can do in your office to kind of get the blood flowing, do a little strength, and then won't sweat too much. All right, so let me talk a little bit about the difference between split training and circuit training, because it's very important that you're doing the right kind of training to lose weight. A lot of people, when they go to classes or when they do, say, like CrossFit type exercise, a lot of that is what's called circuit training. You're pretty much working all your different muscles throughout the whole routine. So you may start with the the chest and the legs. You might just do shoulders and arms, but you're going to pretty much work the entire body in one workout. And while that's a good workout, okay, circuit training is primarily for two different reasons. As a personal trainer, so I explain to my clients two basic reasons. One, if you're just starting off, okay, circuit training is good. It's high reps, low weight. Allows you to get into workouts, kind of condition the whole body. You'll see some weight loss, but you will level off where you won't see weight loss after a while. So if you're doing circuit training, you will bottom out to where you won't keep losing that weight unless you keep increasing something, rep range, heart rate, something like that. But most likely, you're going to be in that circuit training, your body's going to adjust and get used to it, and you're going to stop seeing results. The second reason why you do circuit training is to maintain. Say, like in my particular position where I've lifted weights, put on the muscle I want to build, but then now I want to maintain. Then I can just do circuit training just to kind of keep everything nice and strong. But if you're looking for long-term weight loss, if you're trying to put on muscle, then you need to do what's called split training. Split training is essentially just choosing one or two body parts that you want to work. So say split training for a 3-day-a-week workout would be chest and back on Monday, legs and abs on Tuesday, shoulders and arms on Wednesday. That allows you to isolate those body parts and really focus on bringing them to exhaustion, tearing those muscles so they rebuild stronger, and then that way you can lift more the following week. Okay, so split training, and then you can move on to chest and biceps, or back and triceps, or legs and shoulders. You kind of start mixing around, but basically you just essentially go down to one or two body parts that you're going to focus on. That's called split training. And of course, split training you can spread out to 3 days a week to 5 days a week, where Monday you just do chest, Tuesday you just do legs, Wednesday you just do shoulders, Thursday, and that really allows you to isolate those muscles even more. The reason why it's important to isolate these muscle groups individually is because for long-term weight loss, you do want to put on weight. Fats doesn't take any calories to maintain, where it's inert, so you can have fat and you don't really need anything. You don't use calories to maintain that fat, but muscle requires calories to maintain. Okay, so every pound of muscle you have, you're going to need you're going to burn an extra 50 calories a day just sitting still. So say if you lost 20 pounds in weight, gained 10 pounds of muscle, you're essentially going to be burning 500 calories a day with not doing the extra work, because that muscle requires calories to maintain. Okay, so that will help you reduce that weight. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Okay, again, as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them a comment below or message us. Make sure you join our page, Kokoro Personal Training on Facebook. We're also, you can follow us on Instagram and on the Kokoro Samurai, or Twitter, the Kokoro Samurai, to kind of get updates on all the different areas that we're doing now. I'm also on Snapchat as Kokoro Samurai, so you can find me that way as well too. So again, I hope you enjoy this episode, and we'll come back tomorrow, show you another short workout, and talk about a little bit more when it comes to about fitness. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.